Hello wonderful people, how are you? Today I'm talking about unity consciousness. What on earth is that? I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So I was told the other day by the fellas upstairs that we're moving into a new period of time. I don't know how you feel about and what you see around you, but something significant is shifting. There's a significant shift, and that's what I was asking about. And what I mean by that is a significant shift in the way that people are coming together. People are coming together. Now, I don't know if you've heard on the news or on the channels about what's happening in Spain, but I'm not going to go into the details, but the president of Spain has done something really, really bad. Okay? Now, is that anything new? No, it isn't. Do politicians do really bad things all the time? Yes, they do. However, in Spain, there's been a series of bad stuff going on. And obviously with all of the, during the mad bit, Spanish people were very, very, very subdued. They just did what they were told. Okay? And it was concerning because I'd heard about the fire of this, the anger of the Spanish people, and I never saw anything. I just saw compliance. However, the president, after a series everybody hates him. I mean, everybody hates him. There's just people really say bad stuff about him all the time. So he's trying to break the constitution, basically. And what's happened? Well, for 10 nights in a row, just about every city in Spain has had thousands, tens of thousands. In fact, yesterday, the estimate was 1 million people in Madrid against him, saying no. And why has that happened? What has happened? So that's what I was saying to the emissaries. What's going on? And I'm seeing it. I've seen it in the UK. I'm actually seeing a lot of this uniting. It doesn't matter which group, but people are coming together. Okay. So the emissaries call this the phase. We're in this phase of unity consciousness. Okay. That's what they called it. And what they said is that it's a phase in which people are going to start to get together. They're going to get together. Right, we have been through what you might call the dark night of the soul. On the tarot cards, I can't remember which number it is, but it's like this card of somebody having a nightmare on their own. Okay? And that's what it's been like. I've read the comments across the years, and people, the one thing that they talk about is this feeling of being lonely, alone, the only one. This is where we've been, right? And it's like you've got to go through the dark night of the soul. You've got to go and reach bottom, reach the inner darkness of your own self, and then you come out. And that's what I'm seeing happen. I'm seeing people coming out now, and everywhere that I look, I just get this sense that people are wanting to reach out and connect and form groups. And I know before, we used to form groups, okay? Right at the beginning, groups were formed. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. The group that we formed here in Spain, beautiful. It all went to shit. Why? Because of the egos. Because people vying for, I want to be the leader, I want to be this, or I want to be that. Okay, I've seen it everywhere. They all fell to bits. Why? Because it wasn't the time. The time was for us to go inside, to be alone, and to really, really, hit rock bottom. That's what we had to do. And then now, as the emissary said, and they've said this before, that there's going to be a tremendous coming together. And that's where we are. Even, I get just a feeling, I've done these videos alone for a long time, okay? And I've had the odd chat, but normally when people have reached out to me. But now I'm getting a feeling that I want to connect. I want to do more videos with people, okay? And I'm starting to do that. Why? I never wanted to before. I was really happy. Let's just chat and, amongst, I'm with you, but I didn't really want to be chatting with anybody, and now I feel that I do. There's just something in the air. It's time for us to get together and not be alone anymore. This is what this community, the unity consciousness is. Okay, so dark night of the soul over. Time to get together. Okay, time to get together. What will happen in Spain with the millions of people in the street? What will happen? Personally, I think what will happen is fuck all. Okay, why do I say that? I say that because nothing ever happens. We can't expect that dark, horrible, shitty structure to change. It's never going to change. I've got no hope. And it isn't like I'm a fatalist or anything like that. I've got no expectation that the people in the street are going to change what the president's doing. None. I don't. But it doesn't matter. I don't care about that. I'm not interested in what happens in politics. What I'm interested in is what happens with the people. And what I'm seeing is this tremendous coming together. Now, what happens when people come together? I'm going to talk about it in the next video, okay? I'll talk about the next steps to this unity consciousness. I love you all, and I'll speak to you all later. Bye-bye.